Good morning. There's some great exercise music, y'all. Just giving the people a few minutes to get in. Shout out to Facebook, JCZ Cry Vlogs, and more. And of course, my comfort crew. Let's get into it. Get into it. There's some great workout music. Work it out. Work it out while y'all coming on in the door. Work it out, y'all. Happy Saturday. Hey, Jackie. Hey. Hey, sassy moderator and member. Come on in, y'all. Get your workout on. Get your workout on. Ooh, wait, can you tell this is coffee number 2? Chef Finest Wine, moderator. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get into it. Get into it. Work it out. Work it out. Work it out. Ah, ah, ah. Mm. Right, y'all got your workout on. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the building. Shout out to Facebook, okay? JCZ Craft Vlogs and more, and Jill's Comfort Zone. Shout out, welcome on in, everybody. I hope you had a fabulous Friday night. It is the weekend. This is the last weekend of March. My. 2025 is stepping it up and it's moving right along. So, hey, it's going quickly, rather quickly. Good morning, Molly. Great live this morning. Great live this morning. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I was over here multitasking. I did see your email. I will answer you after I get off this live. So, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to come in to remind you that over at JCZ Craft Vlogs and more, we will be having our DIY 2-tier craft collaboration where we are going to make 2-tier Easter or Mother's Day uh, 2-tier trays. I can't wait to see all who will join. I don't know who all will be there, okay? But I know I'll be in the building by myself or with others, okay? I hope you come and enjoy the festivities, okay? Today, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I hope to see you all there. Okay. I've been trying to, get my channel off the ground there. And so I am dropping the link to my channel over on Facebook as well as over here at Jill's Comfort Zone. So I'm streaming from three different places today. I'm trying to turn up my content. Okay. I need to be doing it all over, on all platforms. And I need to finally go live over there on TikTok and do a live on IG and get it in. Okay. Hey, between the page. I always want to put the hey between pages. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, so that is that. I am planning for my members only. We are planning our second sip and paint for May. I haven't came up with a date yet, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But anywho, if you want to join in, all is welcome. Come have fun today. Create your Mother's Day or Easter DIY. If you don't have a two tray and you want to do some other coloring, painting, or decor your own Easter or decor, Easter or Mother's Day decor, it doesn't have to be the two tray. You could come and join us. Okay. Come up to the panel and have some fun where we just chit chat and relax. In crafting is so much fun and relaxing. So anyway, that's that news. So how are you guys doing on this Saturday morning? Okay, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I hope that you are enjoying your weekend thus far. Yes, TikTok. I know I be lacking over there, Chef Finest Wine. Chef Finest Wine, he went live and he was cooking some potatoes and he was making some smothered chicken over there, baby. That sounds so delicious. Okay. I got these veggies that I need to cook. I didn't do it last night. I was too busy getting my project, my items ready for today. So you're sleepy. Oh my goodness. I was hoping that that little house music that I came in on would shake it up a little bit, shake it up a little bit. I'm wired. Okay. Second cup of coffee. So there's some great content creators in the building. Marlene motivates. Her name says it just as what it is. Marlene motivates. She motivates for real, and she talk about real life situations. And she is really inspirational and a breath of fresh air. Okay, amazing content as well. We will be doing a collaboration this Friday. I hope that you join us this coming Friday. We will set up a time and I will be setting up a live so we can have discussions. Shout out to everybody who is getting in shape, walking and doing their thing. Shout out to Lions Pride. She is always walking and motivating over there. So shout out to Lions Pride. Shout out to Sassy. Also, she's over there working out, walking, and doing her thing. I'm gonna call Sassy. And I want to personally say shout out to you, Sassy, because you always support and I appreciate it. So thank thank you so much for the support and the love that you show, honey. I appreciate you. Yeah, see, second cup does it right. Does it right. So yeah, so look out for me and Marlene motivates next Friday. We're going to set a time and then I will go ahead and schedule a lot. Now, Marlene, do you want to do it over at your place or my place this go around? Since you did you did want to do a collaboration, you did reach, you said that. So let me know, let me know. um and as again, like I said, great content creators. Sassy be over there doing her thing, cooking. I'm gonna call her the new challenge queen. She be doing so many challenges, I can't keep up, honey. Listen, my challenge days is over. I can't wait either, Marlene. It's going to be amazing. That's right. 2025 is the year of no excuses for me. Tired or not, I'm going for a walk. Amen to that. And that's where I've been with it and it has truly blessed me. Okay? I'm gonna call like I said, Sassy, I'm gonna call you the new challenge queen. Hey Jackie. Jackie, listen, I am so glad to have you in the building, and I've been seeing more and more of you, and I appreciate you for supporting the channel. And I want to shout out to all of my new subscribers over there on JCZ Craft Vlogs and more, over here at Jill's Comfort Zone, and over there on on my Facebook channel. I have a Jill Comfort Zone over there. I share mostly everything. Talent, good morning. Talent. Hey, how you doing, Talent? I hope you're having a marvelous Saturday. Welcome, welcome on in. Many blessings to you. I know, Jackie. Yes, because Jackie, wait a minute. Because Jackie, don't you have a book, right, Jackie? I think I remember Marlene saying that you have a book. Am I correct, Jackie? I appreciate the love and support, honey. I really, really do. Because I know you have a book. And I'm not sure if, yes, yes, Marlene. Let's get JCC Graph Vlogs and more. Let's get it to 500 subscribers. Yes. Please join us tonight. I hope you'll be entertained. Talent. Lions Pride's in the building, my moderator and member. Hey, hon. Hey. How are you? I hope you are having a fabulous day thus far. I was just shouting you out, saying how, you know, uh, well, my bad. I don't think she, but anyway, I was just shouting you out about the motivational walks that we do. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up and share me out. I appreciate it. Yes, she's an author. Okay, got it. Yes, I do remember you guys talking about her book. And I'm excited. I need to purchase it. If let me do this, Marlene. Let me do this. Let me do this. Okay. Let me do this. Because I know Jackie doesn't have a channel, but I know she has a book. And I should ask you first, did you mind being a moderator? I like asking first. And I'm sorry, Marlene, did you mind being a moderator? I just want you to be able to listen, moderators. If you know, I do not mind. You can drop your channels in the chat to share what you do. I do not mind that. It's just, not aggressively. We want to promote ourselves, but my moderators, go do your thing. I'm going to check you and Marlene out tonight. No, Friday. It's Friday, Sassy. Me and Marlene will be doing a live. No problem, no problem. Thank you. Thank you, Lions Pride. I appreciate it. So anyway, Marlene, I hope you didn't mind. If you do, I will take the mod stick off because I should have asked you first. And I like to ask my moderators before I do mod them up. And so that way you can share your channel. So Sassy, me and Marlene will be doing a collaboration on next Friday. Yes, next Friday. That is, what date is that? See, we just finalized the dates and time. So that would be April 4th. Okay. April 4th. And I will set it up soon. Good morning, TC. Hey, girl. Hey, welcome to the live. Okay. I'm glad you don't mind. I should have asked you before I modded you up. Good morning, Big Brenda. Hey, girl. Hey, I was just catching one of your other replays because I missed you the other day, but I caught you um, yesterday morning. Great live. TC shared some great information. Shout out to TC. Thank you for dropping your channel, Marlene. Um, and once again, I'm streaming from 3 places. I'm streaming from my Facebook, my JCZ Craft Logs and more, and over here at Jill's Comfort Zone. So if you don't see anybody in the chat and I mention someone, then that is why. Okay. But yes, let's get JCZ Craft Logs and more to 500 subscribers. Let me see, what am I at? I'm at 274 subscribers. Okay. And I'm still working on my watch time hours as well. So it's going to take some time. I should have kicked off my channel when I first created the channel and not wait it. It's just a lot hustling and doing two channels. But now that I'm in a groove with my crafting, I kind of found a nice spot because crafting has been really, really meditation for me. Seriously. Hey, Tony. I was just watching you live this morning, honey. I was like, Dag, I ain't see Tony go live in a while. How you doing, girl? Hey, girl. Hey. Um, I hope you are having a fabulous weekend, Tony. I enjoyed your live as well. T to what channel? What you mean, Marlene? T to what channel? And also, if you are a moderator here, listen, I normally put all of my information. If you want to share, you can. I don't ask my moderators to work as much. Shout out to the channels. Brenda, Big Brenda is amazing as well. She is a content creator as well. She goes over there and she talks and chat and have a chit chats and she talk about various of things. She also have conversations. It's not always about mess. She does do uplifting things, um, and talking about relationships. She talks about, and it doesn't have to be relationship as in like a man, women, or women and men, women, not a love relationship, but relationships online. She really puts it down over there. And I enjoy going over there and having a great time. Okay. And she also have an annual, I appreciate you too, Big Brenda, girl. I appreciate you too as well. Shout out everybody, speaking to everybody. T, I saw you. I just dropped the link. I dropped the link. Oh, okay. She wanted the link to come up here, Marlene, I believe. I dropped the link for over there at Jill's Comfort Zone. Over there at sorry, see, this is what happens when you stream it from multiple channels. I dropped the link over there at Facebook and not here. I'm just learning how to stream from different um avenues on here, different social media stuff. So, and I dropped the link over here. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sipping my coffee, y'all. I hope y'all got y'all coffee. Hey, vibrant moderator. Hey, girl. Hey, happy Saturday. So anyway, like I said, I was in the mix. I'm sorry. Let me stay out of the chats. So Big Brenda, she has the Heels Challenge every year, which has been great. She just had her second annual Challenge, and it was so successful and amazing. Okay, I had such a great time over there, and it's amazing. Y'all know we have our third annual coming up for the poetry competition coming up in October, y'all. And I need to get back to planning. Um, I need to get back to planning. I really do. I just put it on pause because I had so much stuff going on. Hey, TC, is that you? TC?
It is. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Hey, girl. Hey, good morning.
Good
So,
morning, Jill. Haven't seen you in a while, sis.
yeah, I've been around though. I ain't seen you in a minute, but thank you so much, Lions Pride. But I know you've been around. I've been seeing you peeking and peeking and peeking, and everybody's
Yeah,
busy though, you
I,
know.
I was very much under the weather. Yes, it was crazy. I did too
Oh, I'm
much.
sorry.
You know how it is. I did too much in one week, and it got taken right back in the next one. So I was like, okay, that's how that worked.
Well,
Okay,
I'm glad you feeling better. Oh,
yeah,
praise God.
it
But
was. but I just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to come up here and say thank you because I know that you support me, and I just wanted to say it on your channel as well. I said it last night, and I wanted to say it this morning. I see Brenda, Big Brenda, is around. Let me tell y'all something. When I went up there and we were talking yesterday morning at Big Brenda's, and I'm gonna be honest with you, as of today I just got another call because last night I had gotten two, but I got about 20, I think it was 25 calls that 25 people have applied for that scholarship in different areas of the country. So this isn't like in one area. It's not going to delete or deplete from anyone. It was from all over the country, and from New York, North Carolina, and from Florida, Texas, California, Oklahoma, Little Rock, and Arkansas. So we're talking about Black people getting their children in Black schools like they Black asses supposed to be. And because before there was no PWI, Black folk couldn't go to any other school but our own. So do for our own and do with our own, and our own got to do right by our own. So this is where I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for those that can at least stay away from the kufula allow when I come up for about a good 15 minutes, and let's have a discussion just about some family business first, and then go back to the mess. Thank you so much. You all do me the honors, and you allow me the time, and I just want to say thank you. It is you didn't have to, and I always appreciate it.
You're welcome. Listen, I'm all about everyone at least getting the information. I'm all about education. Education is so important. Even when I think about, because college isn't for everybody. Everyone don't want to go to college, but you could get into some kind of trade. There's a lot of trade school education. Just educate yourself, and knowledge is power. So
Mhm.
the more you learn, and I know, everyone is on different levels when it comes to that, but at least educate yourself some kind of way. Trade school, they have so many programs out here um that you can benefit from as well, if you're not someone who, you know uh into college, or 'cause some people aren't. But I think the most important is knowing that the information is out there. Some people who can't afford it, there is scholarships, and people like
Right.
TC. She's always bringing awareness to different scholarships that opens up for parents who can't afford to send their children, and not only just parents, but as a child who wants to go to school and further their education, there are options out there. So
Hmm.
um that's amazing. Hey, good morning, foot soldier. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, Foot
So,
Soldier, Jackie, Vibrant,
but
Big
you're
Brenda.
welcome. I'm thankful that you are getting into. Jackie said, I can't get into Jill's second channel. Oh, no, I don't know. But thank you for the link, dropping the links, Vibrant. And yeah, it's always a good thing to do is share it. Listen, sharing is caring, and we all have things that we can share with one another, whether they take it up or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At least you know that you've put it out there, and that's what I want to do more of when we have our hot topics talks
Topics.
over there at JCZ Craft Vlogs and more. I want to do a lot of. Oh, she got it. Okay, thank you.
And the other thing was, Jill, one of the things, especially there are certain states that do a lot, and interestingly enough, there are certain states that have particular education programs that we back in the day we were doing a lot of things. So I was just talking to a colleague of mine, and this is how we're sitting down with the business owners. We're sitting down with some other folks here in Philadelphia, and like we did in New York, like we had a co-op program where 6 months out of the year you would work, and then 6 months out of the year you would be in school. I mean, now I was on all tracks. I didn't, my mother was like, "Yo, you get on the track, you get on the college track, you get on the vocation track, you're gonna get on all tracks." Because my mother was not one of those. She wants me to go to college, but she also said that you're gonna do something with your hands, and because in the event that they decide to have there's an economic crash and there's a particular administration that comes in and it does not value the quote unquote education that you have, well, then you always have your hands to work with. My mother she was a nurse, and she was also a lady that owned a couple of beauty salons. And so you understand what I'm saying? We have to do the best with the littlest that we have, and this is that's what I was taught to do. I don't do one or the other. I'm doing all of it. I'm going to have your certification programs. I don't care if you have a couple of degrees. If you have certs under your belt, then that too is also something that is definitely dire and necessary. So we're just getting these young people who are talking about they want to deal with floral arrangements and landscaping and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm like, see, this is what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're sitting down with the quote unquote educators with all these A, B, C, D, E, F, G's behind and after their names, and we're going to create and do what we needed to do in the first place. And so these young people can have access to master builders, the master crafters that were in our communities in the first place. Whatever happened to the guy that did the cobbler that did our shoes and put taps on our shoes? What happened? Those businesses are going what out of they just going out of, and we need to keep our shoes, and we I know somebody in that right now, a young man who rebuilds shoes. Okay, instead of spending $900 every daggone time after some daggone taxes. Anyway.
I've always discussed how important it is to shop mom and pop shops. Okay, it's has
Hmm.
been decreased by by a huge number. You've seen so many of our local butcher shops close. You can
Yes,
barely find you can barely find the cleaners or shoe repair place. Um, um, those old comfortable grab your breakfast at 6 and 5 a.m. in the morning, those small little mom and pop restaurants, and
that's
so
right.
in those knickknack small and knickknack stores where you get your daily paper. People ain't buying newspaper like they used to, but
True.
good
True.
morning, Catherine. Sorry about that. I did highlight you on the screen, but I was TC was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt. And I always say, you found these places have closed down through non participation, because everybody's going to Target and Walmart um and these big commercial, you know,
Hmm.
stores, and Amazon, and you got all of these other stores that has kind of took over, right? Because we don't have patience. Everybody want it quick. Everybody wants stuff quick, immediately, and they don't want to get out and go shop anymore. No one wants to go out. This has taken over a lot. You have so much more obesity going on, and I'm talking about myself as well. When before I even started losing weight, because you know what, everything is a click of a mouse. You're not getting out, going, walking down the block anymore to your local store,
Mm-hmm.
your corner store anymore. You know, everything is Instacart and Amazon and every store. Listen, everybody have a window online. Okay.
Or a
Um,
shopping cart. They have their own shopping cart.
right, right. You know, so they have their own shopping carts. So we have lost, and that closed mom and pop shops down. They can't compete with the online. Um, they can't compete with that online because I'm just saying they're not pulling
Mhm.
in those dollars to even. Is it worth even creating a website? No, who's going to handle my shipping and all that? So those are all outsourced expenses
Mhm.
once you
Mhm.
start these online stores, right? And then your door going to close eventually if more people are shopping online. You see it with the chain stores. You know, you've seen it with J.C. Penney's and Sears. And if I could go
Macy's.
online,
Macy's.
Macy's,
Yep.
yeah, all of
Our
these
Macy's
stores.
just closed down right in Center City. Just closed down today. This last weekend.
Absolutely. Hey, Linda B. Hey, girl. Hey. Yes, at the corner store. Let me tell you something. I miss that too, Linda B. The corner store life. I love being able to just walk, and you know, just pay attention. You know, it's been going on for so many years, and it's been depleting because we don't want to take the time to go in and shop anymore. No one has the patience, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And this is including myself. I lost myself, but one thing I was doing was trying my best to find a lot of black businesses, and not to rule anybody else out or any other race, but you take care of your people first, right? So I've
Yes.
been trying to find a lot of black businesses to buy my stuff. And the number one biggest complaint is, oh, the price is too high. This is too high. Let me say something. Now, you don't go in Saks Fifth or Macy's, Bloomingdale's and say they prices are too high, right? You just go in there and you purchase. Now, the thing is, for a entrepreneur, black businesses, especially entrepreneurs, they have to set, listen, they can't get, I, I'm speaking from experience, right? For me, I'm not going to go buy, I don't have money to kick out and go buy um wholesale t-shirts, because what am I going to do with 500 small white t-shirts when my business? So when you, and then it forces us to have to buy sometime a lower bulk, because I don't need 500 white size small t-shirts. That's not my audience. But I need to, so maybe I got to order, and now I need, 20 t-shirts. What am I going to do with the rest of the 480 t-shirts? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
So let me.
we can't buy in bulk. Is it worth me getting a um wholesales license or a wholesales
Mhm.
membership for some of that when my business is not booming at wholesale prices? So you have to charge your fee and your time and things like that. And I know me, I play close attention to details, and I like my stuff to come out perfect. I don't do half. It is quality over quantity. And so, and I'm not getting, my t-shirts ain't cheap. You know what I mean? Or my bags aren't cheap, because I believe in quality. I want you to have my stuff for years to come. Listen, I go to around and I see people still sporting my shirts, okay? And they've been having it for what, 3 years, 4 years. That makes me proud, and they still have the color. Okay. Ain't
Mhm.
nothing peeling, ain't nothing doing that. So when I see people and they still representing me and and doing certain stuff. So when you see things and the quality is good, you have to pay for good quality. So it's not about all black businesses prices are high. That's not true. You got all types of business that's high as hell. Who pay running around here wearing a belt for $150? Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, you go buy a
Mhm.
pair of pants for $80. You go buy a shirt for $200. I'm just saying, when you thinking about these things, it's not true. A lot of things only because we not name brand. Well, make me a brand, make me name brand, make me a known brand by purchasing and showing my stuff off. And I might do get up there with Gucci and Fendi and all of that instead of making these other companies rich and great. So make me a brand. I'm saying a brand that others want to wear. I'm just saying we like to make excuses of why we don't shop at our, you know,
Mm.
brothers and sisters
W- w-
places
One
and
of the things I will say, Jill, is that I know that growing up, my father had a couple of businesses in Freeport in Long Island, and one of the things that I remember my mother and him toying with was like, what we were selling was not what the people wanted, and it was stuff that they thought that should be in the store, or they thought would create that kind of currency. So when we started asking the people, what do you want? They then found out that what they thought was wanted was not, and we had to revamp and reacclimate ourselves to the people in that community and get what they wanted. And interestingly enough, the people in that community, my father, he revamped his whole inventory and got what the people wanted, and that's how that worked, and it changed totally. So I will just say, sometimes in business you just might have to do your inventory over and over again, and then possibly find out what the people want, and then give them what they want. And
mhm.
that kind of thing. I know. Also, looking at some of the biggest business deals ever, the golden nugget, especially going back in the days of when the California gold rush, and everybody was going out for gold and and this, that, and the other and the third. But the people that got paid, that are the richest barons even of today, are
Mhm.
the people that was selling what? Toothbrushes, combs, brushes, toothpaste. They were
Mm.
the ones, and socks, because that was what was needed the most on a day-to-day basis before they even could get to a point where they could get to a golden nugget. These people had to go out and get dressed every day, and start chiseling at those mountains and things of that nature, and they needed what? They needed to get themselves in working order. So the people that were selling toothbrushes, toothpaste, and all that other kind of stuff, they were the ones who made out the basic necessities. And
See,
that's
Cat.
what I'm trying to get back. Like, yo, I get it. I'm with it, all being cute, y'all mean. But
Mhm.
I'm also saying, at some point in time, you need something. Somebody need to brush their teeth. To be perfectly honest, a whole bunch of people need to be brushing their teeth. Okay, like, yeah, I mean, as I see it, they need to wash their
Oh,
hair. They need to brush their hair. They need to groom. Grooming is of the essence.
grooming never went out of style in
It
my book.
never ever. It
I don't
won't.
know what's going on with these
So,
folks today
word.
because
What happened
hygiene is
to the sisters
so
in there? We make your underwear, put your white cotton crotches on, and you won't have all these issues that these mugs are having issues with.
facts. Well, Catherine, I listen, that's with any business. Catherine said, I try to support But what gets me, there is no security. I have made a purchase and never received it, and it became my loss. See, and that's when you use the Better Business Bureau to your ability. I mean, you're right. And let them know what's going on. Now, I don't deal with that. I don't use one bad experience and put everybody in a bag. Let me tell you something. When I had first launched my
Hmm.
business,
Thanks,
and
Jackie.
I when I had launched my business, I was overwhelmed with the support. It was just beautiful. Listen, you also get some customers who are just raggedy as well. You know what I'm saying? They lie on your product, and I thank
Right.
God. I thank God I have not experienced that. So thank you, Lord. I have not. And but I'm all about but you have some people who will also lie and say they didn't receive stuff just to get extra. You take a lot of risks as a business owner, right? Because your customers, customers do come first. It's all about pleasing the customers, but you got some people out here who ain't right. But
True.
I don't
Right.
put everybody in a bag, and I get what she's saying, but you take risks. That's not only with black businesses that no security, or you make a purchase and you may
She's
not
saying,
get
is
it.
she talking about making a purchase online and then you didn't get it or something like that? Was that it?
Well, we were talking about supporting black businesses or something like that.
I
And
know,
I
but what
said,
kind of purchase are we talking about? When you make, she said the security. So there wasn't security at the store, or was it like a purchase online and you don't really, people were just saying that they have stock and they
right.
really don't.
Well, I don't know. Could you clarify that, Catherine? Was it a purchase online or at the store? But the truth of the matter is, whether you black or white, you got a black, white, Chinese, indifferent, everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah,
That will
definitely.
happen everywhere when you make a purchase, and
Absolutely.
that
And
is
there's
going
and
to
then
happen.
and then there's ways in which to deal with that because I
Yep.
honestly, what I have done just recently, well, this is in reference to T-Mobile, but the
Oh,
bottom
see,
line
there she
is
go right here. She said, because I made a purchase from a black person in April 2024 and still haven't received my merchandise. I'm still trying to get a refund because at this point. But yeah,
and was it online though? Is what I'm asking. Was it online or was it in a store? Because
yeah. Yeah, I
so
will
here's the thing.
report
Here's the
you.
thing.
They'll
Here's the
tell.
thing.
Mhm.
Here's the thing. Just go to the your. I don't know what state that the lady's from, Miss Catherine, but only thing you have to do, go to your. Well, I go to the Pennsylvania Attorney General's official website, and what you do is there's a consumer complaint.
See,
Go put in the
Jackie, that's right.
information.
You can't. She said it was online. Yeah.
Okay, then go and
Jackie
put in
said
the
it was online.
information and everything about this particular, and then you go to your bank, because if in the event that it was online, then obviously your bank who or wherever, however you paid for it, your card paid for it. So they should have information as to where and who it was that got paid.
Hey, biggest support group. Hey, welcome in. How are
Yeah,
you this morning? I mean, this afternoon. It's afternoon now. I hope
yeah.
you are doing well. Yeah, see,
So
and
so since
I won't
because
put I listen.
anything online is traceable, and then you just go back
Yes.
and then you just go to your bank, the card that you used, and then obviously somebody paid for it because some money was taken, because she said that her money was taken, and then she just puts in a report, and then they have an FDIC,
Good
and
morning.
then the FDIC, if you've never received anything from these people, then you were supposed to be what? You were supposed to be giving back your money.
Period. And
Period.
see,
Period. Yada.
I don't
Go.
deal like that. Listen, let me tell you something. Anybody who ever dealt with me, I always say 7 to 14 business days because I make mines by hand, okay?
Okay.
I don't go out and, you know, get stuff printed for me. I take love and care and I make my stuff myself. Now, But if you ask anybody, it has never took more than 7 days. It didn't
Okay.
even take more than 4 days. Okay. Cause I
Mhm.
get on it. I don't play. I don't play. Now,
Girl.
if it's a large, like I have had big orders and stuff like that. And even then, you got yours in a week's tops, for large parties. Okay. um, and my thing is this.
Mm.
I don't rush my order. I want because I don't want to hear nothing about it was a misprint and shit. Okay. I
Right.
pay my money. I order it for a reason. And some people order things because they want it for a specific day. Say that. But then they don't want to pay that money though for expedition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always say 7 to 14 business days, not even that, 7 to 10, but I've never went that beyond because I know I'm a small business, right? But I
Mhm.
also, want them to know I put that out there because I don't want people thinking like, hey, where my stuff? You know, no,
Mhm.
because
Right.
anything can happen. God forbid. When you got
Exactly.
God forbid anything can happen.
That's
I
right.
could be under the weather because I do my stuff solo. So you got to give grace when you are coming into businesses. Think about those and give that grace period. But I'm so thankful I never had those issues. Their stuff, they done got their stuff the most 5 days. It depends on where you live at anyway, too. How quickly I never had a problem if somebody say, hey, I've had one type say they didn't receive it. And you know what? I sent that. I got it right back out. Boop, boop, boop. Got it out. And then you know what? They, in return, they checked. They forgot where they told me to mail it to.
Right. Right.
And
There you
then
go.
they
Right.
end up getting their product and got two. But I say, they was like, oh, I'm gonna send it back. And I got that happened to me twice where they said, oh, I didn't get my bag, I didn't get my stuff yet. They weren't angry or anything like that. They were just checking back in. And I said, well, I sent it, and here's my postage. Here's this, here's the
That's right.
receipt. Because see, I always send that out anyway. I send it via email or, IG, wherever I have contact with you. I send the receipt anyway and show you the postage, where from the post
Right.
office so you could track your package. I make sure all of that is in place. So when it did, I know that it says it was delivered, but we do know that USPS and UPS and FedEx and all of these places make mistakes too. They'll say they deliver. I've had stuff that I ordered online and they said they delivered it and I never got it. Okay.
Right.
I've had those things happen. So I'm not crazy. I'm not but anyway, those two instances that happened to me, they did happen to get their stuff. It's just that they forgot they gave me this address instead of this address. They were confused. I said, look at your receipt and see what address is on your receipt. And then they went and then they like, oh my God, I didn't even know I thought I gave you this address, and that
Right. Right.
it happens though. But you know what? I didn't question them. I went in there, I just redid they purchase and sent it out. And one person sent it back. And the other person, I told them, please no, don't send it back because it was more personalized, right? And
Exactly.
so what am I
Exactly.
gonna do with that?
Exactly.
And so they end up getting, and then they felt bad, but you know what? I didn't ask for no money back. I didn't say, well, since you got it,
Yeah.
could I get paid for both? you know, I didn't say any of that. You just have to go. Listen, it's all about customer service and making your people. And these are good people, but best believe they are flagged on my list, right?
Oh wow.
No, I'm saying to pay attention. Like, cause
Absolutely.
you don't know. It just you could know people for years and they could be full of shit.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
So
Oh,
of course, as
absolutely.
a business, you need to flag that because if you getting, I'm not going to remember that later on down
Exactly.
the line. Like, so yeah, those are notes for me, my inventory. This person has complaint. This person, that's what you do. I mean, it's just business productivity. Okay. That's all you do. And of
Absolutely.
course, so you just make sure that, you're paying attention to the people who purchase from you because then you can easily track things in situations like force reports, like people cut your business coming under attack
Attack. Right.
and all
Exactly.
of that. You have the paper trail. Okay. So that is, I am so good. Y'all know me. Y'all know I like to take notes. I told y'all about that. How I get down with my notes and
Copious.
documentations.
I
Okay.
know that's right. Copious notes at that. That
That's
like
right.
that's right. You
You
better.
better mark it. I save conversations and all of that to where it entails with my business. Because you
Okay.
ain't gonna come back 2 years later because now you don't like me talking about, oh, I ordered this and that. Well, here you said you enjoyed your product. Here is a video you did reviewing my product. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not
Exactly.
going to do me like that. And that's not because I just saw that this happened to people before. So that's the thing
Mhm.
about business, preparing yourself for anything.
Right. Absolutely.
You could be trusting and stuff, but you also have to be business one-on-one educated too.
Right.
And then and I still have a lot more to learn. That's why I put mines on pause. Um so I could revamp. I want to talk to some business minded folks and build, so I can build a better brand. And I wasted so much money coming into this. That's why they say, you got to make sure that your business plan is flawless before you kick it off, and know the ins and out. And no, you're not
Mhm.
going to know everything. You're not
Right.
gonna know
Right.
every single thing,
You're not
and I wasted a lot of money. Go ahead.
one thing I will say though. There's certain, they call them the commerce departments. The one here in Philly is, they really and truly spend a lot of time making sure that people have their plans together, their proposals. They have a workforce development team person that will help them to bring forth a person that they will that the city will pay for that person to work in your establishment, at your establishment, so that the city takes care and works on workforce development for you as you're trying to do your product and trying to promote and market yourself, et cetera, et cetera. The Department of Commerce on your local levels are, I would say for me, that will be a place to definitely start,
Good morning. Yes.
because
Good morning.
they
Where did you say what you said? I'm so sorry. I was listening, paying attention in the background, but go ahead. What you said, start where?
I said to start with and communicate with the Department of
Oh,
Commerce
yes, yes, of
in
course.
your local area, okay?
Yes,
Because those people, and they have a lot of like
they are very
networking, but it's
helpful. They
very
are
helpful.
very
But there's the workforce development team, those people that have access to dollars that can put cameras in your business. So I'm just talking about like stuff that I see on storefronts, because
yeah.
I deal with a lot of storefronts. So but there are virtual business sessions for virtual business owners and virtual business partners, and contractors. So those people who want to just not become contractors, have they have some tissue that they want to sell to some of these businesses. There's a way in which to do it, and you get put on there as, of course, you want to be a woman-owned business, a small business owner, etc. All of those things mean so much when you're doing
Morning,
your
Robin.
business.
I'm good. I'm good, Robin. Good morning. Good
So
morning.
it's
Okay, Linda B. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure people don't think I'm ignoring her. I'm not ignoring y'all. I see y'all in the building. Welcome in. I'm just letting TC give us some education because listen, we all need it. I know I do. I ain't afraid to say I don't know what I'm completely
and
doing.
and I
Um,
will say that I'm getting ready to get started. Somebody just called me, one of the subscribers. Listen, to the subscribers. This is to y'all, to the
mhm.
subscribers. For those of y'all who constantly continue to ask me and call me, and then I've gone to you all's where you all are, and I've done presentations for you, for your team, for your group of people, for your church members. Thank you. Let me tell you something. In these YouTube streets, I don't give a daggone what these people say. Everybody's not about the fool la la. Oh my goodness, you be surprised. But I will say this: I'll be doing my college preparation from A to Z, as I'm going to be doing, because the money is there. And also, I just wanted to just confirm that regardless of this thing that's in the office right now, Ilana and Cheetos, regardless of whether or not they're in office or not, we have people that are out there that are giving money at exponentially. Okay, so don't let nobody tell you, and don't let nobody tell your children that there's no money out there for them to do whatever it is that they need to get done, because that's a bold face lie.
Good morning, Ann. Hi, girl. Hey. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is one of my great support. Listen, when I see
Hey,
my
Ann.
old crew, when I see my old crew coming in the building, let me tell you something. I truly appreciate y'all for real, because these people have stuck through it. They know who Jill is. And when they see me up here with cutting the food, listen, they be like not cutting a fool, but responding to fools. How about that? They be like, girl, these girl, who
I know
do
we
they
don't
not?
want to see our Jill. We don't want to see our Jill doing none of that underling type of stuff.
But
Negative.
the thing is, they immediately go into prayer and they
Oh,
immediately
oh,
start
okay,
pouring.
okay.
They immediately start pouring me with encouragement,
There you go.
encouraging
Good
words.
people.
And that's what I need. That's what my foundation look like.
That's what's up.
And I love it. And it's very, very supportive. They immediately go into prayer. I got some prayer words. I'm talking about off of here and on here. And I definitely got a abundant of people who pour into me with encouraging things, inspirational things, and always got a backer on it. You know what I mean? And they don't
Absolutely.
tell me to like stop or don't do this. That's not what they do. They just go into, because you can't control, and they know this is the internet. And some people will rub you the only way, but I love the fact that they never judge me. They never judge me. They don't think less of me, and they are not ashamed to say I'm a Jill Comfort Zone supporter. Okay, they're not
Absolutely.
ashamed of me
Absolutely.
because of who I be around and who comes around in my chat. They support me. Period. And I like those genuine folks who stay true. Okay, who stay
But
true
Jill,
and
you
blue.
stay true. Let me tell you something. You stay. You know what? Mm,
I
you
never waver. I stay. I've been like this
when
all my
this
life, and
yeah,
gonna
you
waver.
you don't allow this quote unquote was a some people live for the fortune, some
Yeah.
people live for the fame, some people live for the power, hey. Some people live just to play the game.
You better
So
sing.
you don't live for that. There
No.
you go. But
Mm-mm.
some of these people live for attention, and whoever is
No.
at the top, they go with that, and whoever's whatever, they go with that. One thing I like about you,
Mm-mm.
what you said is what you said, and then that was it.
Mm-mm. I don't
And
have
so
time
I
for it.
appreciate, and I really, and I
And
like the
I
fact
have
that you
nothing.
said,
This is the thing. I have nothing to prove to anybody but my
not a daggone nobody.
but my
Don't have to prove
God
nothing to nobody.
in straightening myself up. I have nothing to gain from anybody on here. I have nothing
No.
to lose from anybody on here. Seriously. If I lose a subscriber, if I lose a number, that stuff don't matter to me. All that matters to me is what I got going on in my real life.
Okay.
Okay. And I
Boom, boom.
that's been and that's how I've been. Listen, if I was a chaser, if I was so concerned about this, you know what? If you
What?
look around, let's be one on one. I could be so much further in my numbers and YouTube channel because my circle that I have around me, listen, they all up there. They up there. And they always be
Mhm.
like, come on, do this, do that, do that. And I always say, I'm not into that. Like, I just want to come on here and be me and just have fun with it. I'm not really looking for the growth of it all. You know what I mean? Yes, I want to see high numbers. Yes, I want people to support me, but that is not my being of it all. You get what I'm saying? So I could have been so much further where
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
am, and I'm good at where I am right now. Listen,
Right.
I have listen. If I wanted to really listen, I don't be paying attention. I know I'm supposed to be going into the SEO and this and all of that. I know those things. I have the people around me who has perfect them things. They got their plaques and they YouTube plaques and they listen, they got all those things, and I just like for people to come here for me if you're genuine, and they are. They got their genuine people too, but that's not it. This is not it. I just want to have fun. I want to enjoy the people who enjoy me, but coming on here focusing about who comes and who goes and all of that, stay over there. Those who left don't belong here.
There
Those
it
that's
is.
it. I mean,
That's
that's
right.
all it is, and it doesn't hurt. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I know it don't matter to me. I mean, sad that I probably don't. I don't have what you need, and I'm never gonna have what everybody needs. It. Listen, some people don't like this. Some people like this. I'm not here for that, and I'm not gonna come on here losing myself over no daggone numbers. Like, I don't even pay attention to the views and this and that and all that. That it doesn't matter. The few that's here right now is all that matters. I don't really care. Okay?
Mhm.
I just really don't. And if you
Yes.
lose one, you gain three. Amen, Jackie. That's what I'm
Amen.
talking about. I don't worry about that type of stuff. I'm not here to perform for you. I ain't here to pretend for you. Nothing that I do, it is for you. I do like taking yes, if you know a recipe, you want to see me make a recipe, yes, do that. And that light, but you also got to remember, let me tell you something. I put a lot into my channel and it's for my satisfaction though. You know, it is a lot. I spent so much, and that's for my satisfaction because I enjoy cooking. I learned that I enjoy crafting. I learned that I love gardening, indoor gardening. I
Hmm.
learned that I love
Hydroponics.
all of these stuff, and
Yes.
it amazes me. So the things that I do and come on here and do you better damn sure believe it's for me first.
Okay.
It's for me because I'm the one who's kicking out these thousands of dollars to put the energy in. So I just want to share it with you. And
Right.
those who want to see it, you can come and be it. I don't need no team. I got my team already. My team, I came on here, my team done stuck it out for me, with me through the true and blue. I have
All
my team,
right.
but let me curb it this way. People like, and I'm speaking of these people because they are kind of new, even though it's been a few years now. But people like TC, Foot Soldier, you know, hell, look, even Tay Bay, hey girl, hey,
Tay Bay, foot
Jackie,
soldier.
just read my book, and
Just read.
you know, the newer to me. Okay,
Ronnie Q. Ronnie
Ronnie
Q.
Q.
A
Listen,
view.
no, no,
Oh,
no,
okay. For I'm okay.
no, no.
Okay. I said
Scratch that. I don't fool with people who disrespect me. Okay, so no,
okay.
not
Yes,
a
ma'am.
view. Anyway,
Okay.
but I know you was just be you was on a roll.
I
But
was.
people who pour into me, and I'm not talking about just a view, but kind of really pour into me in not just support, but like we really kick it and have some great conversation, just like TC up here kicking the knowledge, schooling, mom and pop shops, supporting each other, homage, and worrying about our people being successful. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? I
Mhm.
just love stuff like that. And so the even the newer ones who I really consistently, I know people who are really there for me and who's really not. They just want to control you. They want to control what you do, or they just want to eat off of you, which I ain't got much to. I don't, you know,
Gotcha.
I don't even know what that consists of, but whatever. Anyway, or who just want to call, steal, kill, and destroy all
Um.
of that good stuff.
Mhm.
Listen, God
Mhm.
works that out, and I am blessed with discernment. I just sit back sometime and just watch. Okay. I don't say nothing. People just be thinking I'm slow. I don't catch it. Little hints. People say little smart stuff and just act like they be playing. They ain't playing. I pick up on things, especially if you repeat those things, if you constantly say those things. Because see, when I'm playing, I'm not going to keep steadily throwing out the same kind of playing thing. You kind of have some seriousness, and we also got to know that we don't really know each other. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Yes.
So
Right.
you don't really know, and it's certain things that I really, I yeah, I'm good. But I like people who don't change up on me, depending on
Mhm.
what panel you on, where you at. I don't like those games. Treat me like you've been talking to me. Treat me like you treat me anywhere else. Because I don't like that change up or and all that, depending on where you at and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
is a blessing to have met some people, and some things is a curse. Okay, because you be
Right.
like,
Right.
damn, where is all this coming from? But I'm not going to pick nobody battles. I'm not going to choose nobody because of where you are, who you hang around. You got people like that. And if you like that, then stay away from me, period. If you're not comfortable, look, I tell you this, if you ain't comfortable to say, to chill with me in front of the scenes, and I'm not talking about behind the scenes. I'm not going to get into behind the scenes because I don't really do behind the scenes anyway. But I'm
Okay.
talking about when I say in front of the scene, you got some people, they only, they don't want to come around you because of who you hang around. I don't like people like that. Don't be judgmental. Because you know what? Some people do certain things, but they have a beautiful heart. They really, really do. Or
Mhm. See that.
temporarily, if you ain't gonna support me all the way, don't support me halfway. That's what I mean. That just stay away because I don't need that. That means you're judging me, right? You judging me, and I get it. It is about the company you're around, right? I get that, but on these social medias, it's kind of different because people bring different elements, right?
True.
Just like I'm gonna make a prime example. I love where Demetra's going with her channel, right? But we also know Demetra could get down with the get down. You hear me?
Okay. Okay.
She will swing, but she also have other content doing different things that I enjoy as well, whether it's woo banging or I said woo banging. Shout out to Lady Vika with woo banging. Whether it is banging in these streets, or she's up there doing crime channel reviews, funny stuff. She get intimate with her lit laners as well. She does a variety of things, right?
Right.
You can't
Right.
put people in a one melted pot just because she part of beef sector. Like, I think that's annoying to me. That's just annoying. Cause you do think everybody get out or off. Shit. I'm prone to come off and jump off the damn porch and be cussing somebody the hell out who's messing with
Right.
me. You
Right.
know, so you're
We
gonna judge
all are.
me for that one thing. So I don't like that. Stay the same. You know, because then they act like they are better, like they don't watch things that's not proper. Like they don't watch. To me, I use YouTube just like I use in my day life. You'll catch me watching some junior mafia type of shit. Some shoot 'em up, kill 'em up stuff, but I love God. I love Christ. I
Mm-hmm.
love Jesus. That don't you gonna stone me? Because I like to watch gangster movies or I like to watch people running around killing. But when I'm not with that in no real life, you rolling up on nobody actually, doing harming somebody. No. But do I like to watch those? Western movies, anything that's captivating. So that's the same for YouTube. Whether you know it or not, or you like it or not, if people over there drama, same thing. People watch those. What's those? Those reality trashy ass shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't they watch that? They
I
be cut,
guess.
pulling their hair, doing all types of tragedy, screwing somebody, man, calling all kind of her O's and B's. And you watch that. It's the same thing about what you watch on YouTube. What's the difference? Can you tell me, is there really a difference? Never change who you are. Oh, hell no, for Soldier. I'm gonna be who the hell I am. Either you gonna like me or you stay the hell away from me. I say that all the time. Okay? You get with it or get lost. That's what I'm talking about. Get with it or get the hell on. That's me.
All right.
I
Okay.
don't like it because I just don't judge me for because you can't. And it be the same people who do the same thing. They watch stuff, they just hide. And do I share the type of stuff that I watch with my family and stuff like that? Hell no. The
Right.
hell?
No.
They'd be
No.
like, what the fuck? Even though my kids had it just eruptively bumped into and it was on live, they like, what the hell? They was looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, why are you watching that? What's wrong with you?
Right. Listen.
Right.
I'm not even gonna go there.
They supposed to have that feedback. They
Exactly. I mean,
supposed
they
to,
so
because
on
you
point. They
what
are
the
just
hell? The hell are you
so
watching,
on point.
lady? What is going on? But they
Listen.
also know that I ain't about that. So
Right.
yeah, who wants to show that you watch a certain stuff like that? But only people who on YouTube and who ventures around different areas under YouTube know what it is and what it's about. But don't condemn nobody for what they watch and who they be around, because actually some people actually aren't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna keep being me. And I'm gonna be me until I leave out of this world.
And
Okay.
this piece, right?
And
That's right.
I'm gonna be at peace about decisions. I slide left sometime. Yes, I'm human,
Hmm.
but I'm not gonna go too far left to where I lose myself.
Right.
Some
That's
of
the
these
key.
people on here will
And just
make you
because
go
and the
ahead.
other thing is though, Jill, just because you don't say something, and I don't mean you, I mean I'm talking about you plural. Just because a person doesn't say something, it doesn't mean that you've lost yourself. Let me something that Judge Tyler said. She says sometimes is it even worth it? Like some
Mm-mm.
to say certain things to certain people, then that's up to you. That's up to you to decide whether or not that's that important enough to say something or not.
Period.
What I found out again, let me just say this: my priorities are different than yours, different than other people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what I deem as like being necessary or wanting to know information about people, uh, another person be like, I don't need to know that about a person. I don't need to know that about Jill. I don't really care. Jill is a grown woman.
Right,
So
right.
you understand what I'm saying? Like stuff that people want to know about certain people is just unbelievable to me. And
I don't
especially
want to know nothing about nobody on here like that. And if you put
nah,
your shit out here, that's your business.
you
If you
know,
put it out here, that's on you. So,
right?
but
And
I don't want to
don't
know
listen.
nothing about
And
anybody's personal life. I don't
right,
care what you got going on. People listen in and sound stupid. Like I had somebody talking about, see, I will speak on things that I don't mind being repeated. And I think I was having this conversation with you. I don't know what panel we were on, but we were talking about single mother thing and would
mm-hmm,
you,
mm-hmm,
and then somebody tried to use that as a read to me. I felt like that was so stupid about being a single mother. What's the read?
yeah, that's not a
And
read.
especially if you are a single mother your damn self. So how you reading about somebody's single mother being a single mother and all this stuff? That was weak sauce because we were actually having about talking about some real stuff. We were talking about
Exactly.
postpartum and
Yes.
and 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 people hurting children, what makes people do certain stuff, or how do
Right.
you look at that? Was a deep conversation because see, people are really, really, hey girls, dad, hey, good morning, how are you?
Good morning, girl.
um
Dad.
that was sick. That was stupid anyway. But that's how you see the maturity, the maturity stunt growth. Okay.
Mm.
That is crazy that you use that as what? Oh, that's why you would single dad because you ugly and they don't want to be right. You don't even know my story. And I ain't gonna come up here proving anything. So I guess I'm supposed to start posting pictures of me and my children down my timeline.
Shit.
I supposed to turn on my camera because you think I'm ugly and my face bumpy. I supposed to come on here. See, I don't have shit to prove to none of y'all on here.
No,
I
you do
wouldn't
not.
give a hell what you call. So I'm not triggered by stuff like that because I've came on camera before. I ain't ashamed to come on camera. I ain't
Right.
ashamed of my
Yeah.
children. My children's been on my channel.
Exactly. And
Like,
they've been zoomed up too.
exactly. I'm like, those are childish people. I
Very.
don't have time. But when you use a topic that could be helping her ass as well, because I think that you need help. Anyway, that was for you too, to get help, to kind of see
Mm.
that it's normal for people to feel certain kind of ways and go through certain things in life. Hey,
Right.
you gotta chill. The people are human, and you shouldn't be ashamed of it, but you should go get some help. You shouldn't be ashamed of what you go through. I'm not ashamed of being a single mom. Okay.
That's right. No,
I ain't
definitely not.
ashamed that I was once postpartum because that's human. You are
Hmm.
grown. We experience things. Your body takes you through a whole lot of changes. And people
Yes.
who have never been a mom before don't understand those type of
That's
things.
daggone
And
right.
those are topics that is so important, especially for our younger women. You know, the massive of children who lose their lives every day, every second of the day because of postpartum, because of brokenness, because
Yes.
of people who don't have the support, of the people who are ashamed and too shy to talk about the symptoms that they're receiving because they feel like who doesn't love their child? And that doesn't mean that you don't love your child. You're going through something. It's an
That's
illness.
right. Thank
It
you.
doesn't mean that you don't love your child. See, they didn't understand that they needed help of the mental, and it's normal. And
That's
it's
right.
nothing to be ashamed of. These are things that you need to be learning for real because people go through this seriously. So, for you to be
Mhm.
taking some of these things as a joke because you are a danger to yourself, your children, and the public
That's
if you
right.
are not going to get the proper help and care that you need for your mentalness. Okay. You
That's right.
broken people out here, it is a fix and it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay. And
Nope.
I can't help it. You're not going to use me as your punching board because you're broken. You're broken. Fix it. You could be fixed. Some things, some people, it's going to take longer.
That's true. It's gonna take longer, but you got to
You
still
know,
work at it.
you
You
have to
got to work.
work at it, and
That's right.
anything that's worth having is so important to work hard for. You know,
That's
you
right.
can't let this internet make you lose your way and lose your mind set into where you're ready to beat up on others because you've been beaten on, you've been taunted, you've been abused, you've been accused, you've been, you know what I'm saying? I'm just
Yes.
saying when the
Yes.
cycle's going to stop. You can't
And
come on doing the same thing. And that's what's happening in this world.
thank
Okay.
you. Thank
What's
you, Jill.
happening is
Right. Tell it.
people who has been abused, the same thing that disdained them and turned them the way that they are, they turn around and do it to someone else, knowing damn well they didn't like the way it felt. Right?
Oh, you
You
don't.
didn't
You
like
don't,
the way it
girl,
felt to you, so but you choose to come on here and
and
turn
do it to
around and
somebody
do it to
else.
somebody else because it make you feel good because now you're not alone.
But
I
then
get
to
it.
say, oh, because that person said it on the internet, or they're having a conversation about it, that they have the right to be able to taunt that person, or to demean that person, or to make light of that situation. Just
Right,
no, that's, you don't have that right. You don't have the right to come on
right,
and to discombobulate what the intentions were
right.
of a particular person. And
Right.
like
You're
you
not
said,
gonna
hurt.
tell, this is what I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
You're not gonna turn your story on me.
There you go. Boom.
Don't you make me your story. I'm not in that story.
Right.
Okay. And wherever I was when I was feeling down low and underappreciated, I don't live there no more. I then overcame. That's why I can come on here and speak about my testimony because that was then and this is now. You can't break me then and you ain't gonna break me now
There you
because
go.
I had at times when I felt alone, I knew deep down inside I wasn't alone, but we all are there. But you're not gonna make me your story.
That's
Okay.
right.
So
That's
that's
right.
what I can't. I can't.
You
I
know what,
can't
Jill? I was
deal
just
with
saying that
people who
this
are hurt
morning.
and broken.
I was
Because
just saying that this morning, Jill. This thing, and I'm still trying to figure it out, and I'm reevaluating it. The
mhm,
hurt people. Well,
yes,
I hear that. I hear that.
and it's
But
true.
it is absolutely true. Here's the thing, okay? It is not supposed, you don't do that, because you were hurt. Now you want to hurt somebody because you were hurt.
Mhm,
That is
mhm.
disgusting, and that's the devil here on earth.
But I'm here to tell you that's not your story.
And
It's
but
not
I
your
get it. No,
story
no, no.
in the
I'm with
end.
it.
I'm
You
here
damn
to
right. It
tell
ain't my
you that
story. That's that
and
motherfucking story. You got that. That's your
exactly
thing.
that's what I'm
Cause
talking
see, I
about
got
for
mine, and trust me when I
everybody.
tell you, when if I
Mhm.
roll mine out to you, it would be a whole different daggone story. But the thing is that I don't come on here to get to play pity pat with nobody. I don't come on
Hell
here
no.
for
You better
nobody's
not.
attention, because I'm not Carl Jung. I don't do my shadow work on this motherfucker. I know how to go and to go to the light, and I know how to pray, and I know the prayers to
Right.
pray, and I know that
You
my
better
sisters,
say that.
you understand, and I know that, like you said, your people, when they sometimes hear you and you may be getting on in this internet, and you may be yelling and screaming, hollering and whatnot, your people start praying for you. They don't start gaslighting you and say, "Oh, okay, let's get these numbers up, Jill. Oh, let's get," no, they start
That's right.
praying for you.
That's a
And
big
and so not
difference.
only do you have good people who are good for you, but they're good to you, but they're good for you, meaning that they know, Jill, this ain't you. We know you. Okay, you going through it. We're gonna let you have that moment, but then we're gonna pray for you.
But don't
And we,
stay there. But
but
don't
don't
stay
you,
there.
you better not stay there,
See, that's
because like
what
I
that
was
is.
told,
It said, let it out.
TC, don't you daggone not, you bet not stay there. And I
Don't
said,
stay
you know
there.
what? I have way too much.
That's right.
I have acquired, and I have
I
earned.
ain't living my best life at 60.
Okay, I have earned, and I have done way too much for a
Mhm.
whole lot of people.
See, you
And
can't be worried
I
about people
remember
whose
what
stories.
was
Look
done
today.
for me. So I'm not gonna come out here act like a donkey and a half and a fool for the to entertain like a jester in the king's court. Cause I'm the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm the
Right,
mother freaking queen. You understand me?
right.
Okay.
And you have control. That's the key thing. You have control of your destiny.
Boom.
Okay. And the control that you don't have, God has, right?
There you go.
So and you those are the two. You have a control over your destiny and what you can't control, and God has complete control, right? And
Absolutely.
that's one thing you always see if you are a prayer. If you know how to pray, you
Go, woo.
nothing don't it, that's the key tool to your life, Stu. I know I've been there. At times it feel like those prayers is going on deaf ears, but it's not.
No, it's not.
That's because you're
Mm-mm.
going through it and you can't hear anything. See, that's why you got to have peace. Get up
You
in
got it.
there. You got to stay silent sometimes to hear. Because we all know God could be loud and then he could just be silent too.
Boom.
And just not,
Silent.
he just moving pieces. You ever seen, he just moving the pieces and the pieces is just shifting. You can't see it because you so much into this mayhem and
Right.
this woe is me and this, if you got to have prayer in your life and let it go, and then things will shift and move differently in your life. Don't let nobody else stir up things that you, it doesn't, listen, if you know that ain't you, and you know that you got better things, you all you got to do is look at somebody and you know that their life is full of mayhem and confusion, and sometimes you know how God said love your neighbor, you know,
Yes.
sometimes that's what happens.
That's
It's
right.
because those broken people don't can't it's they puzzle all over the place. They got missing pieces because they
Yeah.
never went to go fix. So those pieces are missing. And
Missing.
so if you got a missing piece to the puzzle, it will never get solved, right? You can't put that puzzle together if you have missing pieces. You got people running around here with their gas tank on E at all times. They never refuel. They never even go to half tank. They wake up with mayhem. They wake up depressed. They go to bed depressed. They live in that depression stage because listen, when I say go touch grass for real, it does something to you. Not just to go to the store.
Right.
Go
No.
outside and live life.
Thank
Go
you.
outside and because you got some of these people who don't have, they really don't have a friend. This is their friend, the internet.
Mm,
I'm
mm-mm.
running around talking about, hey, that's my friend. This is my bestie. This is my, you don't know these damn
Jeez.
people. That's my sister. This is I call people sister and brother is in Christ. Love us. Meaning Christly brother, sisterly love. I'm not calling, I listen, I barely want to claim some of my damn family. So I ain't looking to recruit. I'm not looking to recruit no new people I don't goddamn know. And it may sound, hard, but I mean that. It's no offense. Please don't take it offended, but I don't come on here to look for friends. I got friends for 30 and plus years in my life that I am good with. And we don't even speak on a daily basis as much as I speak to you guys here on this online stuff. But
There
I
you
am
go.
really not here to make that kind of friendship. I don't know y'all. I'm getting to know y'all. Even the people who I've met and known for 5 years plus that I've been on here, I'm still getting to know them.
True.
We don't
Facts.
know each other until even if you meet personally, even if you meet in the physical form, you still really don't know people like that. It
Right.
took me 30 years, and some of the things that about my bestie, I still be learning new things, and her, and she learning me. Same thing with my other bestie. I'm learning things in him. He's still learning things in me. Why? Because we change, we grow. If you ain't growing and changing, then I don't know what you doing.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm never stunted. So we learning like when you start eating that, when you start reading that, when you start doing this, we still learning stuff about each other. So ain't no way in the world you gonna learn somebody who's online. Welcome in everybody who coming in. Hey, Blended Healing. I see you, Tracy. Thank you so much for still being here, moderators. I just and who else I missed? Sorry if I missed anybody else, but Shay Mac. Hey, Shay Mac. Hey, boo. It's just what it's reality. Okay. It's reality. We don't know each other, and y'all got to stop this foolishness and then be surprised. I got surprised twice on this app and hurt, okay? Because you know what? You so genuine. You just thinking you just doing this loving on people, and then they turn around and just stab you in your back or uh uh um
Hmm.
hello. Oh, am I that loud? Oh, damn. They said I'm loud as hell, y'all. Y'all
You
know
see?
I'm loud, but I'm just being honest. Let me bring it down a notch. I don't even mean to be screaming in y'all ear. I'm sorry. Why you ain't tell me I'm loud, TC? Because you loud all the time.
Because
I know.
I'm always loud, and I'm sorry,
That's that New
y'all.
York City. That's that New York City.
New
But I
York.
really want y'all to really pay attention. Listen, if people are going to hurt you, disappoint you, and all that, so be prepared, be ready for it. Because that's it's sad, but life goes around, things happen,
Yeah.
and people going to shock you all the time, and especially these people who you meet here. So I'm learning not to get too comfortable, with folks because half of that love be fake love. Okay? They ain't
Wow.
really, really, really. Is that you?
Is that me, Bob?
Oh, never mind. I thought it said something else. I was looking at you in the chat. But just be real, y'all. Be real with yourself and just just be aware that this is not life gonna bring you. God gonna put people and things in places, and so does the devil too.
Mm,
Okay, stop thinking that it's God putting people and things in places sometime because the devil works too. You know the
yes.
devil knows the Bible back and front.
That's right.
Okay,
No
he
doubt.
comes in different shapes, forms, things, people, places, all of that. And so it's not always God adjusting and doing all of the work. That don't think that's why you got to stay prayed up and read the Bible for yourself. Get to know God for yourself
Thank
or
you.
your higher power or whatever you worship. I'm not trying to push my faith on you, but I am. I'm a big believer in Jesus Christ. And God, but
Mhm.
I'm saying get to know
That's
them
right.
for yourself so that when these trickeries and these people, these things and places and people come before you, you could tell, you could have that discernment that this is not, no, this ain't godly, this ain't what he want me to do, chooses for me. There's a light. I tell y'all to keep your light on, okay,
Amen.
and
There
let it
you go.
shine bright because these people don't like light. They like to roam in the darkness, but you also do not like some who is immune to light, and they draw on, they are attracted to light to dim it, okay.
Right, 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 right. That part. There you
Did you
go.
get what I just said? They attracted to light to dim
To
it.
dim it. There you go.
So
Okay.
you got to know the difference. People who you attract with light, who just want to learn, who wants to know what goodness is in the light, and then you got some who comes to dim the light. So they attracted to
Ooh,
light that shines bright because it's too bright for them, so they want to dim your light.
they have to
So
dim your light. Right.
that's the difference. And everybody who says you got great content, I love you, look beautiful. Oh my God, you better know these things yourself. Know that you are beautiful. Know that you are the perfection that you need to be for the God's word or God's as God too said, okay, about
There you
God's
go.
business. Know that you are smart, intelligent, and use it to actually turn on somebody else light who's been roaming in the dark all the time. And you can't force it on them all the time. They have to want to soak in the light.
That's
You
it.
can't push the light. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, girl. Hey. And so, with that being said, it's just lesson learn and learn from it. It doesn't, you don't have to stay in the pain. You don't have to stay in the in forgiveness. Forgive them for you, not for them sakes. And once you forgive, you don't have to fool with people. You could cut them loose. The
Mm,
forgiveness is for your healing.
that's
But
it.
don't put yourself back in harm's way when you already know they done bit you.
Right.
That's crazy. I don't understand that type of living. This person
Because
done bit you, done hurt you, done snaked you, and done did you wrong, and you gonna put yourself back in harm's way.
shit.
That's on you.
That's it.
Then if they bite you again, then that's what you get.
Okay. There you
Because
go.
forgiveness is not about forgiving and make friends again. They were never a friend if they could say some crazy stuff to you. If
Hmm.
they could tell some nasty stuff and lie on you and try to kill, destroy, and talk about your kids and your body, your mind, your all of that stuff, and that they weren't there for you from the beginning. So
Right.
nobody, I ain't never gonna get that mad and start calling you all types of stuff and let you do me like that. And even then, I try to curb what I say because words hurt.
Mhm.
And sometimes when you're angry, sometimes you don't really, some people don't really mean what they say, but they got a dark, ugly spirit that they
Mm.
want to hurt you so bad. Those people are dangerous. They're very dangerous. I wouldn't want to be around something like that. And I'm not. I'm not putting myself in
I
harm's
noticed. I've
way.
noticed. I've noticed.
I will not put my head when I cut
Yeah.
you
Well,
loose, we done. I can't do that. I can't. You know why? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I forgive, but I don't forget. Those
right.
same horrible things you say to me, that's what I'm thinking while you smiling in my face.
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking of all that stuff you said to me
Right.
about my children, my life, my looks, my whatever it is you saying to me to harm me that time. Every time I speak, so who wanna revisit stuff like that, even if it ain't true,
Right. No.
even
Yeah.
if the stuff was not true, okay?
Still.
It still was said. Words is so harmful. So I would be faking the funk and lying, saying that, oh yeah, nah, I don't. We over that. We past that. That's a
Mm.
lie.
That's a whole.
That's a lie. Cause you
Shit.
every time they open your mouth, that's what you looking at. Didn't she
Mm-hmm.
call you a bitch? Didn't she say your kids is gonna be misfits? Your kids is ugly. You ugly. Didn't she call you all kinds of hoes and yeah, all of this stuff? No. Was any of it true? No, but it still is words that you can't take back. That's why we got to be careful of what you say and who you put your mouth on.
There you
Cause I
go.
love the way it boomerang, stuff boomerang so quick. I be
Ooh.
laughing, baby. I be sitting back and no, it's not called karma. I need people to stop saying karma. It's not
Right.
always
Thank you.
karma.
No, it's not.
it's
No.
not. It's not always karma. It's sometimes the Lord be like, "Here's a mirror, boo."
Right here, and like you said, that boomerang. You throw one, and it's gonna come back.
It
But
come
but.
right in
Ooh.
different places, spaces of your life. It doesn't always have to hit you directly.
Right.
It'll
It
hit a
doesn't.
loved one. You wishing and putting your mouth in things on God's children because we are all His creations. From
Exactly.
the devil on down on up.
Okay.
Okay? We are
That's
all God's creations.
that little
So
bad
I
butt.
try
Right
not to
there.
put my mouth on people because it's not nice when they put their mouth on you. So don't do the things that you don't like. But some things you be looking at and you do speak on. And we live in a judgmental world, but some things just be to disbelief. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to keep going back for pain. I
No.
don't like pain. I don't like pain. I don't like to be insulted. I don't like disrespect. I don't like
Absolutely.
None of that stuff. And I'm not going to sign up for it again. Because if they did it before, they're going to come back and they're going to do it again.
Absolutely.
They ain't changed that quick. And even if they did change, look at how they still running the street and doing to other people. And then you'll say,
And
and
then
I'm talking about
you
online and offline.
right.
That's not change if they change telling you they changed, but they still doing it to other people. So how did they change? Oh, they just stopped talking about you for a minute. Okay.
Right,
Until
right.
you
That's
do
all.
something they don't like, you gonna become those same things they called you a
Once
week
again.
ago, a month
Exactly.
ago, a year ago. You gonna become because those things that was easier to come out their mouth and call you that and tell you those nasty, disgusting things.
Hmm.
That is something that they really think about you. Because I'm not going to say something that I really don't think about you. Trust me. And I
Right.
mean it. I mean it. If it come out my mouth, I mean it. Now, sometimes, and I'm talking about people who's personal in my life. We get mad, arguments happen, you say things, right? But not get to the part where you start talking crazy.
That
But
part.
all I'm saying is love yourself.
That's
Love
right.
yourself. I'm not gonna call you. Ugh, just love yourself. I know I've said things I can't take back, and that's not a good feeling. Cause that's why you gotta listen instead of responding all the time. Sometimes, and just sometimes you gotta revisit stuff because you'll say things that you really don't mean. I've been there. And it's not a good feeling and you can't take it back. And then you can't get mad when the person is holding you responsible for what you said. You said what you said and now you got to live in it, you know? So anger will make you say a lot of things, disparaging things, because especially if somebody trying to hurt you, you trying to protect yourself, so you're going to say things right back. Trust. You're going to say things right back. But yeah, anyway, I've been on here longer than I proceeded to. I got to get ready for my show tonight. Yes, stay strong and let the enemy wonder how you still are smiling. You better say that, Annie. You better say that. That's okay, TC. Thank you so much for coming up and chatting with me. And we had some great, great commentary. Don't forget tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be crafting over at Jill's JCZ Craft Vlogs and more. This was a great conversation. I hope this touched someone today. And even if it didn't, I hope y'all enjoyed this conversation. Shout out to the people on Facebook, JCZ Craft Vlogs and more, in Jill's Comfort Zone, for all being here and listening in with a morning cup of coffee. Okay. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. This was something really, really good. So have a blessed Saturday. I will see y'all tonight in a few hours for some crafting. Okay. But yeah, take care of you. Stay sucker free. Okay. As I've been that stay sucker free has been my motto since I was in like junior high school. Okay. Stay sucker free all the time, because there are people who are not for you. They're there, but they're not for you all the time. Okay? Don't let nobody slickster you. Okay? Talk about your whole family, don't even know them. You better say that. You better say that. Okay, so stay sucker free, keep your eyes open, stay focused, stay positive, and stay grounded and stay in the word. Okay, now make sure you stay in the word and keep your pray. All right. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Shout out to the replay peeps. And with that being said, y'all have a blessed day. Later. Thanks again, TC, for coming through.